Welcome back. Game 2 of the day. It is the Augusta Beavers come in as the number 8 ranked team in Division 5. They will face off against the Medford Raiders, the number 2 ranked team in Division 2. That might be changing come Tuesday. Fox Valley Lutheran taking their first loss of the year to Seymour this week. So Medford remains the lone unbeaten at the top of the rankings. Right now, D2 goes Fox Valley Lutheran 1, Medford 2, Mosinee 3. Mosinee and Fox Valley Lutheran playing right now. Mosinee leading 1-0 in that one, but we've got a game here for you today, and it is going to be Riley Harabi to lead things off. The designated player will also start the game pitching. Her and Paisley Reed combined for a 5-inning no-hitter last game against Northwestern. As the fans who tried to hide from the wind come back into the bleachers. Lean the pitch. Low and off the outside for a ball, and we are underway. Should be a pitcher's duel today. The lean, the pitch. Off the outside, 2-0. The pitch. Ball 3. 3-0 from Brooke Krieger. Krieger, the lean, the pitch. Low ball 4. Riley Harabi gets a 4-pitch walk to lead things off. And we will get a courtesy runner. That will be number 16, Gracie Strama. So Harabi looks at 4 balls. Her at-bat is done. She's going to have a quick chat with Finley Arndt. One thing this Raider team does very well, they communicate with each other in terms of what the pitchers are throwing and what they're seeing. This is a team that gets better each time through the lineup. They don't get frustrated if things don't go right the first time and build off of each other, as that one will catch the zone for a strike. 0-1. Arndt will dig back in. The lean, the pitch. Bunt shown foul. 0-2. As what has become our friendly neighbor throughout the pitch. Just got a piece of it. That one spinning off the outside. Almost what in baseball you'd call a sweeper. The lean, the pitch. High. The throw down is late. Strama takes second. 1-2 the count. The lean, the pitch. Well off the outside. 2-2. The pitch. High and tight, full count. Yeah, Riley Harabi and Paisley Reed combining on that no-hitter. The only base runner reached in the first on an error. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Took a little something off that one. 1 down. And that will bring Zalia Leonard to the plate. Couple doubles for her in game 1. 4 hard hit balls for her. Line out to left and a fly ball that almost got out of here. Without the wind, it might have. The lean and the pitch. High and away, ball one. The lean coming back. Off the inside. 2-0. The pitch popped up. That is coming down right near a fan. That makes it 2-1. Does 2-1. Krieger, the lean, the pitch. Just missing high. 3-1. The lean, the pitch. In the zone for a strike. Full count. The pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air, hooking down the line. That's going to get out of play. Leonard will try again. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be hit on the line. That's going to get down a base hit. All the way to the fence. Strama's going to turn third. She will come home and score. A third double on the day for Zalia Leonard. And the Raiders get on the board first, and we will get the courtesy runner. That will again be Olivia Schaefer, as Ava Hartle will come to the plate. She had some big hits in the first game as well. Courtesy runner for Leonard. Hartle takes in. The lean, the pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 1-0. The pitch, high, 2-0. The pitch. That one's going to be hit on the line. That's going to get down a base hit. Schaefer will turn. She will score. The throw does not make it to second. And that is back-to-back RBI doubles for the Raiders, 2-0. As Lainey Harabi will come to the plate. First pitch to her. Catches the inside corner for a strike, 0-1. Robbie with a triple her first time up. The pitch. Top of the zone for a strike, 0-2. The lean. The pitch. That one's going to be hit on the line. That's going to get down a base hit. They will hold Hartle at third. Single first and third with 2 outs. And Kayla Bumgardner will come to the plate. the pitch. Runner goes. They are just going to give Laney Harabi second. Pitch was a ball, 1-0. The pitch. That one chopped foul, 1-1. The pitch. On the outside corner, 1-2. Krieger. The lean. The pitch. Fouled right back into your living rooms. 1-2. I wasn't the only one who flinched on that one. You'd see the fence, but you still flinch every time. The lead, the pitch. That one's going to be rolled on the ground. 2-3, throw across. The diamond is wide. One run across. They will send Harabi. She will score. 2-run error keeps the inning alive. Four nothing here in the first. Tori Nix will come to the plate. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air. Hooking. Foul right at the feet of some fans. 0-1. Big crowd here for this one. The lean, the pitch, off the outside, 1-1. The lean, the pitch, high, 2-1. The pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air. This one playable, coming over. The catch is made, and that will end the inning. But the Raiders push. No, it's only the first out. Never mind, 2 outs. Yes, everything I have says 2 outs, and apparently I can't count. We'll blame it on being game 2. So Rylan Krasnetsky will come to the plate. The lead, the pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air, down the line, hooking, foul. The lead, the pitch. Roller on the ground. Pick at third, throw to first is in time. That will be the 3rd out of the inning. But the Raiders get 4 runs across, 4-0 as we go to the bottom of the first. Stranch, O'Brien, Schroeder due up for the Beavers when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. Riley Harabi back in the circle. She will see Haley Strach lead things off here for Augusta. First pitch. A little bit low for a ball, 1-0. The pitch, swing and a miss, 1-1. The lean, the pitch, low and in the dirt, 2-1. The pitch, swing and a miss. Defensive swing, 2-2. Looking in, the lean, the pitch. Misses the outside corner. Full count. The pitch, right down Broadway, strike 3 looking, first out of the inning. 1 down, and that will bring Lainey O'Brien to the plate. Robbie, the lean, the pitch, on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. The pitch. That one's going to be popped up, foul territory, giving chase. And Hartle goes hard into the fence. She's all right. Almost pulled that one in. 0-2. The lead. The pitch. On the outside corner, strike 3 looking, 2 down. 2 outs, and that'll bring Cecilia Schroeder to the plate. Robbie, the lead, the pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1. The lean coming back. On the inside corner for a strike, 0-2. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That will end the inning. Harabi strikes out the side in the first. We go to the top of the second. Steinman, Harabi, Arndt, 9-1-2, 2 up when we come back. Right here on Sports on Focus. All right, well, looks like it landed well down there. Phone went through the bleachers. I'll have to go grab that after this half inning. Ruthie Steinman to lead things off. First pitch is across for a strike, 0-1. Thank you. The lean, the pitch. On the outside. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. First out of the inning. 1 down, that'll bring us back top of the order, and Riley Arabi walked to lead off the game. Krieger. Lean the pitch, high for a ball. That one misses for a ball. Cross for a strike. I believe it's 1-2. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air, hooking. Foul. Let's see if we get a count from the home plate umpire here. 2-2. The lean, the pitch. Little flare, that's going to be a tough play. That's going to bounce sideways. Harabi's going to was never touched. Oh. So she did not touch it. Went probably the best miss I think Augusta's ever seen. That is exact. I mean, that one, she touches it. That's a fair ball because she missed it. The pitch. High and tight. Full count. The pitch, back up the middle, that's going to go through, a base hit. Harabi turns at first. She is on for the second time today. And Finley Arndt struck out swinging her first time up, and we'll get the courtesy runner. That will be Gracie Strama. Finley Arndt takes in. The lean, the pitch, bunt shown, pulled back, took a ball. The throw is wide. Strama steals second. So 1-0 on Arndt. The pitch stays up high for a ball, 2-0. The lean, the pitch, off the outside, 3-0. It's already 50 pitches for Brooke Krieger. They are shifting the entire outfield to left as that one's going to be popped up on the infield. Catch is made. Second out of the inning. Going to be sure on that. As Aaliyah Leonard will come to the plate, doubled her last time up. She's 1 for 1. The pitch, high and tight, 1-0. The lean, the pitch, top of the zone for a strike, 1-1. The pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air. The catch is made, and that'll end the inning. So Raiders get a base hit from Riley Harabi, but they leave him stranded. We head to the bottom of the second. Zank, Krieger, Bergman due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, we disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your installer, you won't pay interest during the wait. By taking advantage of this flexible payment option, you could save on unnecessary interest charges. Visit mmccu.com/solar to learn more today.
Gone are the days of rushing your kids to the bus stop or having no say in how they're being taught. It's time for a different way to do education. That's where Rural Virtual Academy comes in. We're a free public school that thinks your children's education should be as unique as they are, with flexibility for your family, allowing them to learn at their own pace from anywhere. Plus certified live daily instructors, many ways to earn free college credits, and hundreds of free in-person and online events. So what are you waiting for? Enroll your child today.
Nothing Medford as we go to the bottom of the second. Riley Harabi putting a little extra on the warm-up tosses with her dad catching them as Leonard was getting ready. 3, 4, 5, 6 here in the second. Zank, Krieger, Bergman. Stella Zank to dig in. Harabi, the lean, the pitch, popped up. Foul territory, giving chase. Oh! Overran it. That was my problem when I played baseball. You overrun, then you're bending backwards. And the lean, the pitch. Hit in the air, center field. This is going to be an adventure with the wind. Art Over makes the catch. First out of the inning. And that will bring Brooke Krieger to the plate. Pitching today. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. The lean, the pitch, little bit high for a ball, according to the home plate umpire, 1-2. The lean, the pitch. Popped, foul. Stays 1-2. Popped up. That's going to hook foul. And the catch is made. Finally got one. He gets a cheer from the Raider fans. You smile from ear to ear. He chased 2 in the first game and just couldn't quite get him. So the lead, the pitch. High. That goes all the way to the screen. Making Harabi work here. Pitch 7 of the at-bat. The lean, the pitch. That's going to be popped foul. Oh, late break on that one. Pitch 8. Still a 1-2 count. The lean by Harabi in the pitch. At the knee, strike 3 looking. Harabi wins the battle, 2 down. And that will bring Sophie Bergman to the plate. Look in from Harabi. The lean, the pitch. On the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. The lean, the pitch. That's going to be hit on a line, hooking foul. Oh, and 2. That one ended up out by the parking lot. That was hit well, but foul. 0-2. Harabi the lean. The pitch. Outside corner, strike 3 looking. That will end the inning. We go to the top of the third. Hartle, Harabi, Bumgardner. 4-5-6 due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC. Did you know that your vehicle has 2 different air filters? An engine air filter and a cabin air filter. When should you change them? This one 30 to 40,000 miles? This one half. Have you changed your air filter lately? Breathe easy, Wheeler's has got you covered.
Top of the third. Ava Hartle will lead things off. She had a double her first time up. She's 1 for 1 in this one. Krieger, the lean, the pitch. That's going to be slapped foul, heading towards the other fans. Strike 1. Off the outside, 1-1. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Took a little something off, 1-2. Has a nice changeup thrown there by Brooke Krieger. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Takes even more off that one, first out of the inning. And that'll bring Lainey Harabi to the plate. Single, her first time up. She's 1 for 1. the pitch. Low and in the dirt for a ball, 1-0. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be hit on the line. Coming in, the catch is made. Strach got fooled on that one initially. Good recovery to get to that one. 2 down, and that'll bring Kayla Bumgarner to the plate. I think she was holding back to play it off a hop, and that ball carried a little bit. Kind of dove forward at that last second there to get to it. Kayla Bumgarner reached on an error her first time up. She's 0 for 1. The lean, the pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 1-0. The pitch on the inside corner, 1-1. Krieger, the lean, the pitch. That one well off the inside, 2-1. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be rolled on the ground. That's going to find its way through. We're going to give her a hit. Then that will bring Tori Nix to the plate. Tori Nix, a fly out her first time up. She's 0 for 1. The pitch. Off the outside, the throw. Late. Bumgarner steals second. The lean. The pitch. Roller on the ground. That's going to get through, a base hit. Slips through. Just for a second was stopped. Bumgarner scores. RBI single for Tori Nix. And they are going to send out Hadley Zilke. And Rylan Krishneski will come to the plate. Grounded out her first time up. Nothing Medford. As we get a little cleanup at home plate. Krishneski. The lean. The pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. The throw. Late. Zelke gets in. Raiders have been active on the base paths today. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss on that slow changeup, 0-2. Krieger seems to have 2 separate changeups, a fast and a slow, to go with a fastball that is relatively zippy. The lean, the pitch. Well off the outside, 1-2. Krishneski wanted that one for a second. The lean, the pitch. Well off the outside again, 2-2. Big gap in right center. The pitch. High and tight. That's going to get past. Zelke is going to end up at third. Full count. Krasneski looking in. Krieger the lean. The pitch. Ball 4. Krasneski draws the walk, and that'll bring Ruthie Steinman to the plate. Struck out swinging her first time up. See if they test the catcher again. It was close on Silky. With first and third, Medford likes that little slow steal. Try and draw a throw. The lean, the pitch. Off the outside, the throw in time. Krasneski gets thrown out. And that will end the inning. So we go to the bottom of the third. Bethke, Bruder, West due up for Augusta when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. Nothing Raiders as we go to the bottom of the third. Bethke, Bruder, West, bottom of the order due up for the Augusta Beavers. To face off against Riley Harabi. Wait for coach to get in position. The lead, the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. The lead coming back. Misses the outside corner. 1-1. As the wind continues to just blow through. We're out in... There's not a lot to stop the wind coming from the west. The pitch, swing and a miss. Defensive swing, one that rode up and in on Bethke. Looking in, the lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First out of the inning. Strikeout number 6 for Riley Harabi. As Braley Bruder will come to the plate. Harabi steps off. The lean, the pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1. The pitch on the outside corner for a strike. 0-2. So looking in, the lean, the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Second out of the inning. And that will bring up the number 9 hitter, Rachel West, the right fielder. The pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Popped up foul over the top of us. 0-2. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That will end the inning. Augusta goes in order again. We go to the top of the 4th. Steinman, Harabi, Arndt, 9-1-2, 2 up. When we come back right here on Sports in Focus.
Gone are the days of rushing your kids to the bus stop or having no say in how they're being taught. It's time for a different way to do education. That's where Rural Virtual Academy comes in. We're a free public school that thinks your children's education should be as unique as they are, with flexibility for your family, allowing them to learn at their own pace from anywhere. Plus, certified live daily instructors, many ways to earn free college credits, and hundreds of free in-person and online events. So what are you waiting for? Enroll your child today.
We look closely at all the data. We pore over test results. But what we see is you. We see what makes your smile widen and your eyes brighten. Even as we study breakthrough research and implement the most advanced technologies, what we see is how we can use it to serve you and your well-being. Healthcare is a lot of things, but the best care is human. Aspirus Health. What we see is you.
Ruthie Steinman to lead things off here in the top of the 4th, 5-0 Medford. First pitch, misses for a ball. One and 0. Second pitch, misses for a ball. 2-0. That one's going to be hit in the air. Left field, playable. The catch is made. First out of the inning. Graphics not working right now. We'll fix that in a moment here. Pitch off the inside for a ball. To Riley Harabi. The pitch. Low and off the outside for a ball. The lean, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Sky high, long run coming over. It'll be the center fielder getting to it. That one hung up there for a while. 2 down. The pitch. Low for a ball. 1-0. Off the outside for a ball. The pitch. Low and in the dirt, hitter. So Finley will reach with 2 outs. And it caught a piece of the catcher. Celia Schrader down. They are going to tend to her. So she's back up. I think they're going to give her, might give her a, I don't even look like they're going to give her a warm-up throw. Back in her crouch, ready to go. We'll always say catchers are a different breed. It takes somebody just a little different to play catcher. Put up with the abuse you get behind the plate, the lead, the pitch. High for a ball, the throw is late. Arndt steals second. Leonard, a double and a flyout. She is 1 for 2. We'll fix the rest of the graphics between innings. The lean, the pitch. Low and in the dirt for a ball. I believe it's 2-0. The pitch, high and off the outside, well snagged back there by Schrader. 3-0. Got a feeling they don't want much to do with Celia Leonard right now. The lead, the pitch, right down Broadway for a strike. Leonard taking all the way. Throw her stuff off the plate, see if we can get her to chase something. The lead, the pitch, on the inside corner. Full count. Leonard great with 2 strikes, the pitch. High for a ball. And that'll be a walk. So 2 on with 2 outs. For Ava Hartle, a double and a strikeout. She is 1 for 2. And we will get the courtesy runner, Olivia Schaefer, running here. And Ava Hartle will come to the plate. The lean and the pitch. Little roller up the line. Bobble for a second, but able to make the play, and that'll end the inning. So the fielder's choice, 5 unassisted, ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Top of the order for the Beavers. Stranch, O'Brien, Schrader due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Insurance of Northern Wisconsin is your qualified, experienced team for custom insurance packages for your vehicle, your home, and your family. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your family is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC. Did you know that your vehicle has 2 different air filters? An engine air filter and a cabin air filter. When should you change them? This one 30 to 40,000 miles? This one half. Have you changed your air filter lately? Breathe easy, Wheeler's has got you covered.
We go to the bottom of the 4th. There we go. 5-0 Raiders. As Haley Stranch will come to the plate. Struck out looking her first time up. She's 0 for 1. The pitch, bunt shown, offers, strike 1. The lean, the pitch, Swing and a miss. 0-2. The lead coming back. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First out of the inning. And that will bring Lainey O'Brien to the plate. Struck out looking her first time up. She's 0 for 1. The lead, the pitch. Butt shown, fouled back. 0-1. He's trying to put a ball in play, I think, for the Augusta Beavers. The lead, the pitch, stays up high. 1-1. The lead coming back. That's going to be popped foul off the fencing. 1-2. Outside. That one's going to be hit in the air. Drifting over, still drifting, the catch is made. Second out of the inning. And that will bring Celia Schrader to the plate, the catcher. The pitch. That one's going to be hit on a line. That is going to get off the fence, a base hit. Turning for second, the throw was cut off. They might have had a chance at her. But that is a double. And the first base hit given up by Medford today. And that will bring Stella Zank to the plate. Flew out her first time up. She's 0 for 1. Robbie the lean, the pitch. Fouled right back into your living room. Strike 1. The pitch. Catches the outside corner for a strike. 1-2. Or 0-2, excuse me. Harabi, the lead. The pitch. Just missing a bit low. 1-2. The whole infield thought they had it. Harabi, the lead, the pitch, popped up over us, heading towards the concession stand. Had some good burgers, had a good burger earlier today from in there. There's still a few games coming up yet, 4 games in some of the places today. We've got 3 of them, hopefully. The pitch, low for a ball throw to third is high. The throw will not be made. Augusta will get on the board. (5-1) now. 2-2 the count. Harabi the lead, the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. That will end the inning. The throwing error on the stolen base gets a run across. 5-1 as we go to the top of the 5th. Harabi, Bumgardner, Nix due up when we come back right here on Sports in Focus. Top 5, 5-1 Raiders. Laney Harabi to lead things off. Harabi, Bumgardner, Nix due up here against Brooke Krieger, who has settled down since that 4-run first. The lean, the pitch. Right down Broadway for a strike, 0-1. The pitch, off the outside for a ball, 1-1. The lean, the pitch, off the inside, 2-1. Coming back. That one's going to be hit on the ground right to first. Step on the bag. First out of the inning. That'll bring Kayla Bumgardner to the plate. Reach on an error and a single. She is 1 for 2 today. Or I should say in this one. The lean, the pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 1-0. Coming back, high, 2-0. Raiders got 4 in the first, that 1 in the third. Augusta 1 in the bottom of the 4th. The lead, the pitch, swing and a miss. A little late on that one, 2-1. The pitch. High and off the outside. 3-1. Hitters count here for Bumgardner. The lean. The pitch. Popped. Foul. Full count. The pitch. Fouled back. Stays full. Anybody watching on Game Changer got a nice little ride. The pitch. Rolled on the ground. Too short pick. Long throw is late. Bumgardner beats it out for an infield single. And Tori Nix will come to the plate. Fly out in a single. She's 1 for 2. the pitch. High and tight. Bumgarner goes. The throw is late. It's going to be a tough throw to make anyway. One and 0 on Nick. Sun goes away and it cools off a bit. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be driven center field. Long run, can't get there. That's going to drop around. They will send Bumgarner. The throw will not be made. RBI single for Torrey Nix. (6-1). Rylan Krishneski, a ground out and a walk. She's 0 for 1 in this one. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss. The lean, the pitch. Bunt shown, offers. Strike 2. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second out of the inning. And that will bring Ruthie Steinman to the plate. Strikeout and a flyout. She is 0 for 2. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be rolled on the ground. 2 first. Step on the bag. That will end the inning. Raiders do get a run. We head to the bottom of the 5th. 6-1 Raiders. Krieger, Bergman, Bethke due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Clinner Insurance of Northern Wisconsin is your qualified, experienced team for custom insurance packages for your vehicle, your home, and your family. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your family is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
We go to the bottom of the 5th. 6-1 Raiders. Kruger, Bergman, Bethke due up. First pitch. Popped up. Foul. Oh, he got his catch. He's not chasing anymore. 50 pitches from Riley Harabi. Strike 1. Oh, nope, he goes after it now. Someone's got to chase him down. The kids aren't today. They're too bundled up in blankets. This is 1-1. It is not horribly cold if the wind would stop. It's a big if, as you can hear the pitch. Outside corner, strike 2, 1-2. Raiders have 4 next week. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. The pitch. Popped, foul. Krieger just keeps alive. Rhinelander comes to town on Monday. We will be live for that one. Tomahawk comes to town on Tuesday. We will be here for that one. Be there for that one. They go to Anago. We will be at Anago. We will have Anna go at Medford baseball that day. We'll be keeping an eye on it. The lean, the pitch. Right there, strike 3 looking. First out of the inning. And then possibly working on details to maybe go to Point on Friday. That'll be a fun one. Medford and Stevens Point, 2 of the top teams in central Wisconsin. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be hit on a line foul. Almost took up coach. The lean, the pitch. Drops in for a strike. 0-2. The lean, the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down. And that will bring Riley Bethke to the plate. Struck out swinging her first time up. She's 0 for 1. That is 12 strikeouts for Riley Harabi. The pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1. Ways away from her high that she set on last Saturday in Denmark, 19 against the Denmark Vikings. The lean, the pitch, just misses the outside corner. 1-1. Don't have the scoreboard on for the other game. The pitch, that's going to be chopped on the ground. Pick by Harabi, throw to first is in time. And that'll end the inning. The Beavers go in order in the 5th. We go to the top of the 6th. Top of the order for the Raiders, Robbie Arndt Leonard. Due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
We look closely at all the data. We pore over test results. But what we see is you. We see what makes your smile widen and your eyes brighten. Even as we study breakthrough research and implement the most advanced technologies, what we see is how we can use it to serve you and your well-being. Healthcare is a lot of things, but the best care is human. Aspirus Health. What we see is you.
Six 1 as we go to the top of the 6th. Harabi Arndt Leonard due up. Riley Harabi 1 for 2, a walk and a single for her today. The lean and the pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air. Going back, that ball is gone! Riley Harabi takes it yard. 7-1. First pitch of the half inning, and Harabi takes it yard. 7-1 now Raiders, as Finley Arndt will come to the plate. Strikeout, flyout, been hit by a pitch. He is 0 for 2. That one might have been assisted a little bit by the wind, pushing it to a shorter part of the field. The pitch, low for a ball, 1-0. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be hit on the line. That's going to get down a base hit. Arndt's going to turn. She's going to end up at second. That'll be a single. She will go to second on the error. Ball was bobbled out in left. So runner at second for Zalia Leonard. A double, a flyout, and a walk. She is 1 for 2. The pitch. Low for a ball. 1-0. Be 8-9-1 for Augusta in the bottom of the sixth. The pitch. High and off the outside, 2-0. The pitch. High, 3-0. The pitch. Right down Broadway for a strike. Leonard taking all the way, 3-1. Maybe Verge would have given her the green light there, but the lead. The pitch. Off the outside, ball 4. 2 on, nobody out. And that will bring Ava Hartle to the plate. A double today, 1 for 3. Been on base twice, and we get a courtesy runner. This will be 20. Paisley Reed. Trista Shore, excuse me. Everett is 23. I still have some numbers wrong. All the games I've done, and I still have some numbers wrong. I swear they changed numbers on me just to mess with me. As Ava Hartle will get a chance to dig in now. The lean, the pitch. Right down Broadway for a strike, 0-1. Should have known Paisley Reed, technically the flex. Riley Harabi, the designated player today. The line, the pitch. High and tight, 1-1. Gives some flexibility to have Riley still hit even if she comes out from pitching. The pitch. Off the outside. They're going to try for third and in safe. Finley Arndt steals third. So now first and third. Pitch was, I believe, a ball. See now if they try the slow steal, the pitch. In the dirt, popping away. Arndt's going to come to the plate. She will score. Both runners move up. One, 3-1 on Hartle. That one's going to be slapped foul and out of play. Full count. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to go back up the middle. It's going to be snagged. The throw to first is in time. Nice play out there by Riley Bethke to get the out. Productive out does move the runner up. So runner at third. 1 out for Lainey Harabi. 1 for 3 with a single today. The pitch. That's going to be hit on the line, but hooking foul. Robbie will take back in. The lead. The pitch. Well off the outside, not able to advance for the shore. That one bounced back towards Cecilia Schrader. The lead. The pitch. That's going to be fouled back. 1-2. pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Second out of the inning. 5 strikeouts now for Brooke Kruger. The lead. The pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of the change. 0-1. The pitch. That one's going to be rolled on the ground. It's going to bobble around at third. Everyone's going to be safe. Another run comes across. (9-1). And Tori Nix, 2 for 3. Couple RBI singles her last 2 times up. The pitch. That one's going to be hit in the gap. This one might be trouble. That's going to get down. Bumgardner is going to turn. He breaks her. He put on her at third. Throw back is not made. A double in a 3-hit game for Tori Nix. And we are going to get a pinch runner. That will be Olivia Schaefer. As Rylan Krishneski will come to the plate with 2 outs. Home plate umpire doing all the paperwork for that one. Rylan Krishneski, ground out, walk, strikeout. She is 0 for 2. 3 across in the inning for the Raiders. Krishneski, the 8th Raider to come to the plate. The pitch. That's going to be rolled on the ground, but foul. Little out in front. The pitch. That one's going to be hit on the line. That is just foul. 0-2. The lean. The pitch. Off the outside. 1-2. The lean. The pitch. Swing and a miss. It is dropped. Throw to first is in time. And that will end the inning. Raiders do get 3, 9-1 as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Bruder, West, Staunch. 8-9-1 due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, we disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your installer, you won't pay interest during the wait. By taking advantage of this flexible payment option, you could save on unnecessary interest charges. Visit mmccu.com/solar to learn more today.
Gone are the days of rushing your kids to the bus stop or having no say in how they're being taught. It's time for a different way to do education. That's where Rural Virtual Academy comes in. We're a free public school that thinks your children's education should be as unique as they are, with flexibility for your family, allowing them to learn at their own pace from anywhere. Plus certified live daily instructors, many ways to earn free college credits, and hundreds of free in-person and online events. So what are you waiting for? Enroll your child today.
9-1 Raiders as we go to the bottom of the sixth. Bruder, West Staunch due up. 8-9-1 for the Beavers. The lean, the pitch. That one hit on a line, smothered. It's not caught. Throw to first is late. Great job there by Steinman to hold that one in the infield. Only the second base runner. They might be bringing a runner in for Bruder. It is number 6, Faith Bergman. So Faith Bergman will run it first. Rachel West will bat here. Struck out her first time up. She's 0 for 1. Harabi looks like it's going to be a bunt. Shows bunt. Offers foul. Strike 1. The pitch, swing and a miss, throw down, tag is not there. Coach Burnt is out to ask about what happened. Coach Burton was trying to ask if she left early. They say no. So the base is stolen. See if they give us a count here. 0-2. The lean, the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. First out of the inning. And that'll bring us back to top of the order. And Haley Staunch, a couple strikeouts for her. She's 0 for 2. The lean, the pitch. Bunt shown, pulls back. Ball 1. The lean, the pitch. Bunt shown, popped up. Steinman makes the catch. Second out of the inning. Some stellar D from Ruthie Steinman in both games. The no-hit saving play in the 5th against Northwestern. A couple good plays here in this inning as Lainey O'Brien will come to the plate. Strikeout, flyout. That one does catch the zone for a strike, 0-1. Pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air. Long run coming over. The catch is made, and that'll end the inning. The base hit is left stranded at second. We go to the top of the 7th. Steinman, Harabi aren't due up when we come back. Right here on Sports on Focus.
As a RV senior, I took dual credit classes. It is very much worth it. You get a college credit. Like, college is so expensive. Also, dual credit classes come free. You just have to sign up and you get to cross off one of your classes that you don't have to take in your gen eds. It is very worth it. This is a very good opportunity. Take it if you can. I was able to make my own path, and learn more than I ever would have sitting in a classroom.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC. Did you know that your vehicle has two different air filters? An engine air filter and a cabin air filter. When should you change them? This one 30 to 40,000 miles, this one half. Have you changed your air filter lately? Breathe easy, Wheeler's has got you covered.
Ruthie Steinman to lead things off, 0 for 3. Up again. The lean, the pitch, in the dirt. 1-0. That's going to be hit in the air. Caught there at second. First out of the inning, and that'll bring Riley Harabi to the plate. Solo home run to lead off the 6th. Two for 3 today. Walking a couple base hits, including that home run. The lean, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. This is going to be trouble. I'm not sure they see it. The catch is made. Bergman, a nice play there. I think she lost it for a moment. 2 down. And that will bring Finley Art to the plate. Another purple team. That's Grantsburg. They've got a couple games yet today here. Finley Art, 1 for 3. She's been hit by a pitch and singled. In the zone for a strike, 0-1. The lean, the pitch, swing and a miss. That slow change, 0-2. The lean, the pitch, high and off the outside, 1-2. The lean, the pitch, in the dirt, 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That will end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Last chance for the Augusta Beavers. They'll have the heart of their order. Schrader, Zake, Krieger, 3, 4, 5. When we come back right here on Sports on Focus. Yeah. Paisley Reed out to close this one out, give you the line on Riley Harabi. Harabi goes 6, gives up 1 run. It was unearned. 2 hits, no walks, 13 strikeouts. That means she will end today between the two games with 24 strikeouts over 10 innings. Cecilia Schrader. Will lead things off. Paisley Reed got the final 2 outs of the first game against Northwestern, the no-hitter. Schrader, a strikeout and a double. She is 1 for 2. Feline, the pitch. Drops in for a strike, 0-1. Feline, the pitch. Popped up on the infield. Steinman is there. First out of the inning. And that will bring Stella Zenk to the plate, a fly out and a strikeout. She's 0 for 2. Feline, the pitch. Drops in for a strike. 0-1. Feline, the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Feline, the pitch. Roller. That's going to roll through. Pick by Bumgardner. Throw to first is in time. Nice throw there by Kayla Bumgardner. 2 down. See the Raiders flashing the glove today. They don't have to do it too often, but when they do, they have been pretty good today. And that will bring Brooke Krieger to the plate. A couple strikeouts. She's 0 for 2 as that one rolls in for a ball. 1-0. Feline, the pitch. High and tight, 2-0. Feline, the pitch. On the outside corner for a strike, 2-1. Feline, the pitch. Rolled foul, 2-2. Augusta down to their final strike. Looks at the wristband. Feline, the pitch. That one's going to be rolled on the ground. It's going to be a tough play. Toss to first is in time. And the Raiders get the win. 9-1. They go to 17-0 on the year. They have 4 next week, but they will come out of this tournament 2-0. Let's take a look at the stats. We will start with the highlights on the hitting side from the Augusta Beavers. Cecilia Schrader 1 for 3 with that double. She scored the lone run of the game. Braley Bruder 1 for 2 with a single. That was it. Pitching, Brooke Krieger goes 7, gives up 9 runs, 6 earned, 11 hits, 4 walks, 7 strikeouts. On the other side, for the Medford Raiders, Riley Harabi 2 for 4, a single, a home run, an RBI, and a run scored. Finley Arndt 1 for 4 with a single and a run scored. Zalia Leonard 1 for 2 with a double and an RBI. She's walked twice. Ava Hartle 1 for 4 with a double, an RBI, and a run scored. Lainey Harabi 1 for 4 with a single and a run scored. Kayla Bumgardner 2 for 4, 2 singles, 2 runs scored. Tori Nix 3 for 4, 2 singles, a double, 2 RBIs. Rylan Krishneski 0 for 3 with a walk. Ruthie Steinman 0 for 4. Trista Shore, Olivia Schaefer, Gracie Strama all scored runs as courtesy runners. Riley Harabi goes 6, gives up the 1 run. It was unearned, 2 hits, no walks, 13 strikeouts. Paisley Reed goes a clean final inning, didn't have anything. No hits, no walks, no strikeouts. That'll wrap things up. We're going to move to the other field. We've got one more for you yet tonight, or today. That is the Gilman Pirates and the Hurley North Stars. That comes up in about a half an hour, so make sure to tune in for that. We're going to make the move across, and we'll be back in